The lowest level of shamelessness is exemplified by our Prime Minister. The lowest level of shamelessness, disgrace, disgusting level is the level reached by our Prime Minister. Maybe Jeffrey Epstein, maybe surrendering to Trump, maybe his PR image, maybe dancing in Israel, maybe his level of corruption, whatever it is, we were thinking that that is the lowest level of shamelessness. But our Chief Election Commissioner has shown that he can go a step further and he can stoop down to a level lower than that. What the Supreme Court ordered, while we commend the Supreme Court because they had upheld the constitutional voting rights of the people, they have saved people. Otherwise, the people would have been deprived of their basic voting rights. So, although we commend the Supreme Court, but still, that the thing had to happen is a matter of shame because never before in independent India the court had to intervene in the autonomy of the Election Commission. Never before in the history of independent India or probably anywhere in the world, the Supreme Court had to step in even before the elections are conducted. Normally, the case is filed after elections, that's okay. But even before the election is conducted, the manner in which the election conduct is going to be, or the manner in which the preparation for election is going on, the Supreme Court is intervening. And what it says is that, Mr. Gyneshkumar, you are not competent, you are not efficient, you are not trustworthy. So, your autonomy, I cannot grant you autonomy. Your autonomy you don't deserve. You don't deserve the autonomy. You don't deserve the autonomy given to you in the Constitution. So, I have to step in and I have to monitor how you are working. How Gyneshkumar is working, the court has to oversee that. This is the height of shame because it doesn't happen. If at all any dispute is there, it would be after the elections, after the results are announced. A candidate who loses may go to the court. That's a different thing. But even during the preparation, the election has not taken place. Even during the preparation, normally the election commission is supposed to be autonomous. But the Supreme Court is saying it doesn't deserve to be autonomous. We need someone from outside, means outside the commission, we need someone who will clip its wings, who will clip its blatant violation of all the norms and rules. It is doing what it likes as an extension of the Besham Jumla party, but even more Besham than the Jumla party. Even more Besham. Besham Jumla party is okay, but even more Besham. So the Supreme Court had no other option. So it had to say judicial officers would clip your wings. Literally what the order says. The order implies that Gyneshkumar cannot be trusted. He has lost the credibility. He is neither efficient nor competent. I hope Gyneshkumar knows the difference between efficient and competent. If he doesn't know, he can contact me, I will tell him. So, neither efficient nor competent, and you are not at all impartial. That is the thing implied there. So, you don't deserve to head an autonomous body. Your autonomy you are misusing. So, we will intervene in that autonomy. We will step in. We will take away the autonomy for the time being and we will supervise, we will oversee what you are doing. This is essentially what the Supreme Court order means. You cannot be trusted, Mr. Gyneshkumar. You have lost the credibility, the trustworthiness even the semblance of impartiality. Inside you may be partial, but even outside, at least you must maintain a semblance of impartiality and neutrality. That also you have lost. So brazenly, openly, means you are falling at the feet of Modi more number of times than Modi is falling at the feet of Trump. More than Modi is falling at the feet of Trump, Gyaneshkumar is falling at the feet of Modi. So this brazen partiality, because of this, election commission at the moment cannot be trusted to run autonomously. Its autonomy is being misused, and because you are misusing the autonomy, the Supreme Court is saying that we will step in and oversee your performance, oversee what names you are deleting, what names you are including, because that is not at all transparent, because that is not at all following the rules. So we will oversee. This is a shame on the election commission, because never in independent India had this happened. So many years has passed. So many years has passed since independence, since the first election we had. Nowhere, at no point of time, the Supreme Court had to intervene in the working of the election commission. Not that after the results are declared, someone goes to the court, not that. In the working of the election commission, how the election is to be conducted, how the preparations are being made for conducting the elections, their election commission should be autonomous, but Supreme Court had no option but to step in, violate that autonomy, because the autonomy was being misused. And essentially the Supreme Court said that because Gyaneshkumar is violating the principles, the constitution, the rules, so you cannot be trusted. You are neither competent nor efficient nor credible. Your credibility is lost. So in spite of the fact that election commission is supposed to be autonomous, no, this time we cannot allow that. In spite of the guaranteed autonomy of the election commission, we have no option but to clip your wings. So we are appointing people to oversee what you are doing. The height of shame, the disgrace, disgusting disgrace, more disgraceful than dancing in Israel, more disgraceful than hobnobbing with Jeffrey Epstein, more disgraceful than having the Chinese dog presented as Indian development in the AI summit. Most disgraceful, most disgraceful. If even Gyaneshkumar has minimum shame, he should immediately resign. But I don't think he has shame, because he is more Besham than the Besham Jumla party. But the Supreme Court, we laud the Supreme Court judgment, but it is very unfortunate that the situation had come to such a pass that the Supreme Court had to do this. Otherwise, if Gyaneshkumar had the minimum common sense, minimum shame, minimum amount of grace, he could have maintained the neutrality and autonomy of the election commission. But he could not even do that. So if you have shame, you resign, but you don't have shame. So after your tenure is over, you have to run away from India.